sugar in my big ass. Ugh. Gonna grab your mic?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I'm hitting Joker.
Yep.
Okay, buddy.
So 1, 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Okay.
We got
Ivy.
the light of God with us here. I feel like Indiana Jones. we could do shadow puppets.
Okay, Ivy, Johnny.
What?
She's
All the dogs are in here.
well, not all.
What's wrong with his eye?
What? I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Oh, thought the top of his eye looked all weird.
No.
Anyway, everyone, hi, welcome back.
Yeah.
If you're welcoming back and coming back, it has been a hell of a week, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the Super Bowl
Sucked. Well,
for
halftime
you,
was great.
yeah. I still don't get why people were upset.
About what?
The Super Bowl, the Super Bowl halftime show. People are all fucking like, "What the hell is this?" Like,
I think the only people that were truly upset are the ones that either A, didn't get the message, or A, did get it and didn't like it.
what was the message?
Oh, well, you didn't watch it, so are we really?
Where was I?
You were in the garage.
Hell yeah, I was.
Fucking wasted.
Having a good time. Well, the daughter had the boyfriend over, so
It was
you
cool.
told me I had to be cool, and so I was being cool and trying not to talk shit. I did all right, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, no, so
He thinks you're hilarious, so it's fine. But
right?
I, however,
Thanks,
did not
dude.
think you were hilarious that night, and I wanted you to go to the garage.
I think that's most every night.
Well, by the end of the night, yes.
Yeah. Okay, but no, let's not.
Yeah.
Super Bowl that happened.
So the halftime show was just fucking amazing.
What I don't get is like the only thing I want to bitch about the halftime show is that it's always a singing and dance routine. That's what it is. That's what it's morphed into.
Yeah.
I want to see what they used to do. They used to do stunts and cool stuff. It used to be just a filler thing because everyone went to the bathroom,
Okay, so
whatever.
I just watched
I would
a
rather
clip
see.
yesterday from like the last 30 like halftime shows.
Yeah.
First of all, I did not remember Gloria Estefan being in like 5 freaking halftime shows in a row.
Yeah, because they weren't as big as they are now.
No, I mean they were big.
They were big, but they're not anywhere near what they're marketed now.
Okay.
It's like you hear a year out, like so and so secured the halftime show for Super Bowl. Fucking
anyways, they always had like one of the bands from one of the colleges playing the music, like back in the 90s.
Yeah.
I think it started with 91. I think is what I watched, like from 91 on.
Okay.
But they got away from that in like the early 2000s, mid 2000s.
I think what happened was the commercials became something first before the halftime show did.
Absolutely.
And so when the commercials started filling in time, people weren't going away during halftime as much.
Right.
Because of the commercials. So then the halftime show became something more.
Okay, what does that have to do with this year?
I don't know. I was just saw people bitching about it, and I was trying to remember what the hell happened during it.
You didn't watch it.
No. But I mean, it
long
didn't.
story short, it was quite political. But also it was like just like there's this huge beef between Kendrick and Drake.
Yeah.
And he like is getting sued over his song, and he still chose to perform it, and it was.
I get that.
Chills.
I understand. I think
It was
KJ and
great.
I touched on it on the previous episode because they're the East Coast West Coast beef.
Well, no, it's not really.
That's not it. Well,
Right,
I'm
but
saying
it's similar. Yeah,
I'm saying like when we were into
East Coast, West Coast,
that's the kind of beef
Right.
we got.
Yeah.
Now, like I feel sorry for today's kids. They get this. They got a big dick pedo, and Kendrick Lamar, and
Who's a genius.
who no shit. Like when I heard that name first, I had no idea what the hell he looked like.
Oh.
I just imagined the Boston Celtics from.
Oh.
I was like, that guy's in That guy's singing and dancing now? I was like, get the fuck out of here. All right, cool. Good for him. He's multi-talented. Turns out, no, he's barely taller than I am.
Joker, buddy.
What's going on?
He was pulling the cords.
Oh, shit. We got too many dogs in here. You can't see them. We got 3 now. You can hear one of them.
Yeah, she's
That'd be Ivy.
my boots again.
From the other episode, from the cabin.
And Joker is in here.
Joker, who, oh my God, we've had a scare with them.
Yeah.
They come in 3s. The Superbowl, and then our coffee maker almost went dead for 2 days. That was scary. And then now we got he was all of a sudden hurting.
Yeah. So I still don't know what's wrong with him, but he's up and moving around now, so that's good.
We have plenty of dogs. We have had dogs, so like we save up medication because fuck you vets for charging so damn much.
Right.
So I've started giving him this medication. You're the nurse, but I said it's a muscle relaxer because that's what it said on the description. I don't know the technical terms and the medical terms.
So I was sitting with Joker. He would not let me leave him.
Yeah.
Like I could not leave Joker. So he got this muscle relaxer and gave it to him, and I was like, or handed it to me so I could give it to him. I was like, okay, cool. Well, then later I'm finally able to get up, so I go in and look at the bottle, and I'm like,
You call me in.
Yeah.
I'm in the TV room.
Yeah.
And you call me into the kitchen.
And I said, babe, this is not a muscle relaxer. This is straight up Valium, like human grade Valium. And oh, by the way, that doesn't mean you can take it.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. Like, what the fuck? Like, you think because you said human grade, as soon as you said that, you know you fucked up. You're like, oh, he's going to get drunk and take these.
He starts to get a little bit, like, I can tell, like, I kind of hurt his feelings a little bit. And I'm like, well, I'm not 100% wrong. Like, that is something you would do.
You're not 100% wrong. You're not 100% wrong. Because, only because, I wouldn't. Those things have been in there, but I didn't know they were for dogs. I don't take dog meds.
No, it's straight up diazepam, which is Valium.
Which is human.
And all their medicines, like their prednisone, their antibiotics, they're all the same that we use. Same milligrams, everything.
So in that Terminator movie, when John Connor breaks into the veterinarian and he starts taking it.
Fine.
Okay, well because then she's a dumbass vet because she's like, these are for dogs. Fuck you, bitch. I can take them too, I guess. So.
And actually, like, so there was a period of time where I didn't have insurance, and I got really sick, and I called up our vet, and he brought me medicine because he knew, I'm not going to name names, but he knew.
Oh, that was here.
Yeah.
Oh,
because I had pneumonia. Like, I probably should have been in the hospital.
I remember that.
Like, I was super, super sick.
Yeah, because
we weren't insurance.
We weren't married yet. And
And so I could not go to the hospital. I didn't want to have those kind of bills, and he brought me medicine, and
Yeah, so that is true in the movies when they go like when you get shot and you can't go to a real doctor, so they take you to a vet.
Yes.
They can actually do shit for you. At least get you meds.
They're going through medical school as well. It's a different anatomy, but it's the same treatments.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure, some emergency vets have pulled bullets out of, animals that randomly, especially in our area here.
Yeah.
It happens. Why is she...
She does this every time I put on these boots.
I think she just wants to be part of the show. I mean, we're going to have to make you a regular on here. Like Dan Soder does his dog Myrtle. And I think you're way cuter than her.
Stop.
You want to jump into some topics?
I would love to.
Okay. I hate the way the new updates on these stupid iPhones go. It used to be so easy to just, find screenshots, because that's how I look up the topics. Are you okay over there?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Why don't you just throw the boot out the damn door and shut it?
Tear up my boots.
Well then, I don't know. She's got toys or something somewhere.
Ivy, go find a ball.
Somewhere other than you, I guess.
Go find a ball.
Hopefully.
Go get your ball.
Where's your ball?
Okay. Anyways.
There was a boop. I hope you heard it. In 2015, a Chinese woman was stopped at an airport in Beijing for carrying a bottle of cognac.
That's not just cognac.
Rather than surrendering it to security, she drank the entire bottle on the spot.
God.
She was later prevented from flying because she was too drunk.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, the picture here that I'm seeing, it's Hennessy XO.
and it has a conqueror on it.
Yeah. It's French,
No, they call him.
so
Okay,
that's probably.
they
What's his
conquered.
name?
They still have
The little guy?
properties. Napoleon.
Yeah, it's probably him.
He wasn't so little. You know that?
Oh, he wasn't.
No, he was like 5'9".
Really?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, he was. All the whole complex thing was made up bullshit. I'm telling you. Yeah, he was like motherfucking Napoleon was taller than me. I'd beat his fucking ass. Little French fuck.
And hence the name Napoleon Complex. So, anyways, okay, Ivy, let Joker lay down, please.
Right. It's getting crazy at her feet, motherfuckers.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so anyways, Hennessy XO is extremely expensive.
Yeah.
Like, especially because it's aged cognac. So
Yeah.
it's like some of your high-end bourbons that get really expensive because they're aged.
And scotches.
So long. And scotches.
Like an 18-year scotch.
Bourbon's more of the trend, but
Now it is.
Yeah, but cognac is, there's a definite like cult following, and it's not just like
Very sweet.
stereotypical. There's like a lot of like super rich old white men that really enjoy cognac too.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, are you saying it's a cultural thing?
I
like-
mean, well, right now, or at least the last.
Oh, I believe it because I used to drink. I used to drink E&J.
Yeah, that's.
I learned that
brandy.
was called Irk and Jerk.
Yeah,
But it's in the
so-
same family.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So cognac is an aged
Yeah.
brandy, different. Cognac only comes from a specific region in France. The grapes only come from that specific region. Like it's made
The same way some of our California wines are.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, so Hennessy XO, I wouldn't throw that shit away either. Like, damn straight, I'd leave. I'd reschedule my flight.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's a big fuck you because if they're going to confiscate it, one of those asshole TSA motherfuckers is going to take it home.
Yeah, or they're going to be drinking it after work.
Yeah, but I mean, she didn't get to fly anyway.
Right.
What
I
is-
would just leave and reschedule my flight and go enjoy it for the next couple days and then go.
I mean, she consumed the whole bottle.
That's
Is there something that, I mean,
like
Stacy in her
alcohol
prime, that you could take to the head like that?
Oh, I never could have drank a whole bottle. I would have died.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you could, let's say, okay, if you could take.
Well, I don't know. I'm
It's
pretty
your
sure I
choice.
drank a whole bottle of Jaeger before.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I remember.
Oh, recently. That was bad.
Yeah.
But no.
No. Before that, wasn't
Oh.
that? No, that was the cinnamon shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's when you barfed
Fireball.
on Joey's tools.
Yeah.
And then cleaned off all his tools
Yeah.
out of Anna's tool bag.
Yeah.
That was weird.
That was Fireball.
That was a fun night, though. That was right after Afghanistan when
Yeah.
I was sleeping in his garage.
Yep.
Thanks again, Joey. It was a good time.
So yeah, I mean, way back then, yeah, I probably could have done it, but I might have been near death.
Yeah.
I've never had a very good tolerance, so I was always the puker, like always. Forever.
Yeah. I still pride myself on not being a vomiter.
I've only seen you come close once, and that wasn't from alcohol.
Oh, that's when you were standing at the back door.
Yeah.
And I remember that
And you
night.
got up, and you were like I had to take you to the back door so that if you were going to throw up, you would throw up outside, not on the carpet.
Yeah. That was a bad night.
Yeah.
I just was sitting at the couch just sweating.
Yeah.
Just swallowing back
You're really
fucking.
pale.
Yeah. I was about to lose it.
Yeah.
I had too much Adderall that night.
No.
What?
It was what you partake in now. It was like one of the first times.
Oh, with the weed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like one of the first times in 20 years.
Yeah.
So you just like did way too much and you were like,
I just remember you standing there. I was like, just stand by the back door so I don't break it going. Just if I get up, open the door.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do you know where high heels came from?
No.
You want to know?
Yeah.
High heels were first made by Persian horse archers to maintain stability while shooting arrows. Makes sense.
So they were in the stirrups.
Yeah.
So they were using the heels.
Makes
to
fucking,
hold.
because you can stand up.
Well,
and
you
that-
can do that with regular shoes, but the heels would...
No, with the heel, it would hook in the stirrup.
Right. That's...
And you can
you
stand
can
up
stand
and
up
you
with regular shoes.
brace
but
yourself better.
if you have heels, then that would hold you in.
Yeah, that's why cowboy boots have fucking heels.
Yeah.
They look like girl heels, except they're wider. Anyway, they later became popular in Europe among men until 1630, when women adopted the fashion. Initially a military asset, then a masculine symbol. Heels are now predominantly feminine.
Yes.
Feminine.
Femininity. Yes. That's cool. Like I knew guys wore them first. Like I knew that, but I didn't know about the horse archers. Where from?
Persia.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
they were kind of feminine anyway.
Yeah, historically, like archers are feminine. Like in a lot of like Lord of the Rings, they're elves. Oh. And the elves are like they're light on their feet. They're like little.
Yeah.
Hee-hees.
Okay. Don't do that.
That's what they sound like. They're elves.
Okay.
They got pointy ears. They walk on top of the snow. They don't sink into it.
That makes them lightweight.
Yeah.
That doesn't
lighten the loafers. People say lighten the loafers. Just that's where it comes from.
Oh Lord.
Archers are usually weak. I mean, look at Braveheart. You go rewatch Braveheart. Like when they call for archers, it's like these they're almost like children. Oh. But some of these bows, depending on how big they are, you got to be really
heavy.
strong.
Yeah.
So
like Dylan has that compound bow that.
Yeah. Ooh. We still got his bumblebee bag looking like thing that he's got to come pick up. Yeah.
Ow.
She is. She does not like you and I having great discussions together.
No, she doesn't.
And being awesome.
Jealous.
You little bitch. Jealous.
Okay,
bitch.
So anyways.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that
heels.
and then
y'all can have them back.
Fuck no.
I don't want them.
You see how fucking fat I am?
The last time I wore heels for any extended period of time was your brother's wedding. And after that wedding, I refused to ever wear them again.
Yeah, for like a month, your feet hurt.
Right, I'm pretty sure I had nerve damage.
Yeah,
I could not. No, it was terrible. I will not wear heels. I might wear them for like an hour, but that's it. Like never.
Well, in your profession too. I mean.
Yeah, I'm on my feet all the time.
There's heels. I'm
at that. Look, I'm not old, but I'm at an age where comfort over any societal beauty standards.
Yep,
period.
Just look at me whenever I go outside. I don't give a fuck. Sweats, shorts,
That's not true.
Crocs.
You'll change before you go somewhere, and I'm like, it's
sometimes. It depends on what I'm wearing. If I'm wearing something stupid.
She's trying to bite my Achilles.
Yeah, she's getting very mad at you. I have a question for you.
Okay.
I thought this up the other day, and it was shortly after I was in the garage. Uh-huh. I was listening to music, and NXS came on.
Okay.
And you remember how the lead singer of NXS died?
Yes.
Yeah. What was that called?
Sad. Asphyxiation.
It's some erotica.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways.
And so my brain started thinking, yesterday was a Saturday. It was a fight night, just like every fucking Saturday. It's every fucking Saturday. You didn't miss anything.
Okay.
In the UFC. Ivy! Try to tell a fucking story! That worked. For 2 seconds. So then I started thinking, if you were an MMA fighter and into that kind of thing, like the lead singer...
there's definitely better ways to go about it than joining the MMA.
No, but does that benefit you as a fighter, or does it hurt you? Because do you think?
I'm sure it hurts you because you would be aroused by the thought of being choked, so you would want to get choked out. You would lose. You would do other things. That would be bad. You wouldn't want to. No, okay. That would be terrible.
I hold on. I see that side, but I also see another side where if it's something like if you're a drug user, a lot of former heroin addicts turn into that. That's why it's so popular. Hold on, let me make my point. It's something like of a chasing the dragon thing. So it takes you longer and longer. You're able to keep pushing the limit of keeping awake before you pass out.
That's not true.
Hold on. Okay. Now you adapt that to the MMA into the octagon. Some dude's got you in a rear naked choke, and he thinks, 30 seconds, and this dude's out. And you're like, nah, motherfucker, I can go 2 minutes with you squeezing like that, you can last longer in the octagon because you jack off with your rope around your neck.
No, okay. First of all, gross.
But that's what it is.
I know, but no.
Do women do it? Why is it always guys?
I've heard of
Some women like it. Yeah. But do they ever do the belt thing?
No, not that I've ever heard of, but it's probably just not talked about like every other women's health issue.
Wow, that just immediately reminded me of the show I'm watching, Boardwalk Empire, when they were talking about the women's health, and Nucky's wife was trying to do the health stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Anyways, it's an ongoing problem.
Still
centuries.
is, yeah. Well, they take PrEP now. What? Oh, I did the AIDS burp. I thought you were talking about.
No, I was talking about women's health.
Oh, yeah. Well, they can take the same thing, too. The commercial has everybody in it.
It's about HIV. It's not about gay or straight.
I know. Well, it started out that way.
Actually, here in the South, where we're at, it's
about needles.
Well, and no, it's about
swung and miss.
Promiscuity between men and taking it home to their wives. Like, and I'm not talking about men with other men. I'm talking about men being promiscuous and then going home to their wives.
Being unfaithful.
With illnesses.
And then giving it to their wives, and then their wives are doing what with it?
I work in long-term care, and I see it every freaking day. These, 80-year-old women with these health issues that they got because they were faithful to their man, but their man was not faithful. And
they never got it checked out. They went out like Al Capone.
They thought that, they're married, and they're not, it wasn't like, and when they did find out, it was too late. What are we going to do now?
Dementia's your fault, bitch. Wasn't because of my dirty dick.
So,
giving you cephalotura.
Well, no, I'm not talking about syphilis. I'm talking about HIV, HPV, herpes, all of these things that these old women are dealing
many
with.
People have herpes now.
Yes.
Do you
the majority
it's
of
crazy.
Have it and don't know it.
Yeah.
The majority.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I found you.
So
Mark's safe from a herpes outbreak.
Oh, yeah. So, no, that would be totally detrimental. And no, just because you do that doesn't mean you can go longer before passing out. Actually, typically it causes injuries that make you pass out sooner. They would have better training like being swimmers and then going to MMA and being able to hold their breath for a really long time without passing out.
That's a good idea. We should start an MMA gym with a pool and institute like fucking
classes, like
drown proofing we did in the Army.
How?
I love drown proofing in the Army because I was a really good swimmer growing up. So it was like a day at the pool in your uniform. It was so cool. And then they taught us like the Boy Scouts
for me. I'm not a strong swimmer.
Like make a fucking life vest out of your pants. I know how to do that. Has something to do with splashing air and whatever water into your jeans. It's crazy. It's crazy how it works.
Let go.
You know that all that stuff came about after World War II because of all the drownings and the dudes from getting hit in the boats.
Yeah, my grandpa was on one of those shows.
I don't know if that's true, but I just it sounded good though, and it may be true because I watch a lot of World War II. Like, remember right after I retired, I used to grab a bottle of whiskey, some cheese puffs,
and sit down and watch all these war movies.
Yeah.
I need to look up the name of his ship again. He was on a ship in the South Pacific.
So awesome.
He was a merchant marine.
Yeah.
Other grandpa was a tank commander.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. You met him.
Yep.
He was cool.
He was a badass.
Yeah, he was. He was awesome.
Oh, damn.
It's about that time.
Babe, I think we hit it.
I know.
Thank you so much for doing this.
You're welcome. I'm glad Joker's doing better. And Rachel too. And
right.
Ivy's about to drive me insane.
Yeah, we postponed it for a couple days because we wanted to make sure that Joker was okay. Jerko? Well, we were talking about jerking off later. I mean,
later?
Or earlier. I mean, Freudian slip.
And now everyone knows what Johnny's going to be doing later.
I've been working out, too.
Oh,
so,
geez.
all right. I love you.
All right, I love you, too.
Next week.
Yep.